For many inmates, this is the only way they can have visits with their family, behind a glass partition with no physical contact and only for a very short duration. Now, that might be a good way to meet with your lawyer, but it's certainly no way to foster a bond between a mother and their child. And that's where the mother-child program comes in. It gets rid of obstacles just like this.
At the end of the day, we hope people get to leave and go back to the community. And we want this family to thrive back in the community together, not to carry forward a legacy that has been nothing but disruption and pain.
But when the pandemic hit, even an in-person visit wasn't possible.
COVID came and Patrice Butts got this program for video visits to our kids. And we never had this before. And that was just great. That was great for our children and for mothers, right?
Faye was sentenced to life in prison for second-degree murder. She killed a man that she claims molested a very young child. She's been incarcerated for most of her son's life.
I think the video visits really was one of the most impactful things.
Maintaining that bond with her teenage son meant they could continue to build their relationship. But video calls only go so far with young kids. Prison libraries are typically seen as a source of entertainment for inmates, a way for them to spend their time. But through the mother-child program, there's so much more. They're actually a way to get the mothers back into their children's homes.
All right, babe, Mommy's going to read you the Worrysaurus. So get your book ready and come sit down.
Brittany is serving a 12-year sentence for drug trafficking. Her young children are being raised by her father. The reading program, where inmates read and record books for their kids to listen to at home, has kept her a part of their bedtime routine.
I started doing that a couple months into my sentence. Just gets them to remember that, yes, Mom's not here physically with you, but I'll always be with you. Hey, baby, what are you doing?
That was a good show.
Oh, you watched my video?
Yeah.
Of me reading you the book?
It was very good. It almost made me go to sleep.
My mom herself, she was actually in and out of jail. She was actually here at one point. She's currently in a different prison right now. I never visited my mom when she was in prison, even in jail. I never went. I remember she would call me when she was in prison here, and I didn't want anything to do with her.
So Brittany, I think, knows all too well how much she does not want her children to perhaps experience some of the things that she did in the same way.
Breaking the cycle of criminality while maintaining the bond is critical, and inmates are encouraged to find ways to keep the connection to their kids in any way possible.
I watched the Sonic movie with him. I literally watched it with him on the phone. And the people in my house were like, "You're on the phone or you watching a movie?" I'm doing both. I'm talking to my son.
So it doesn't matter where you are, inside here, outside, anywhere. Keep that connection with your kids.
And keeping that connection is easier when you have access to programs to help you parent and prepare for life on the outside. Tomorrow, we take a look at the programs that help turn convicts into community members. Cristina Howorun, City News.